Well, got pulled over in Montana. Lights. Very nice. 53 in a 35.
Let's pull the plug on them and pull an all-nighter. Sing a song, y'all. Yeah, Philly to France, feeling it. Life sentence, it's a chance to make it happen. It's time to get the wrecking captain. What goes on in my mind now is melodic.
Day 3. He's ready to jump a 5 foot.
For sure.
On his hardtail, no full suspension. From getting a speeding ticket in Montana to Ogden, Utah. A different change of scenery and gearing up for my 3rd time on a mountain bike ever. Do you think it's going to be difficult?
It's a pretty sturdy ride. It's pretty beefy, and it's kind of cupped out a little bit from the motorcycles.
Okay.
So this way's worse. That was worse.
This way's worse?
Yeah.
All right, we're here. Northern Ogden Divide Trailhead. The Northern Skyline Trail, Ben Lomond.
No. I am from Kazakhstan. My name is Borat.
That's getting edited out. All right. Got the hardtails. Everyone has full suspension. Originally, we were set to ride the Northern Ogden Trail on the Ben Lomond Mountain. But 2 seasoned riders suggest we try something a little less difficult. Plus, they said the snow near the top of the mountain made it extremely difficult to get to the top and then ride it down. I could see by some of the bikers coming down that the mountain was much different from the 2 places in Helena. They suggested we hit the Snow Basin Resort, which is located on Mount Ogden and one of the oldest ski resorts in the world, opening over 80 years ago. Here we go. This is Snow Basin, Sardine. The Sardine Trail wasn't the easiest one to find. There are a ton of trails on Mount Ogden, and it took several directions before getting on the right track. Also, I finally figured out how to get the GoPro harness on right. I either had it on upside down or simply needed to flip it around to get the shot I wanted. It doesn't look too steep from this angle, and it wasn't nearly as bad as Mount Ascension straight up ascent, but Sardine was much larger, thus a longer climb. And my legs weren't at 100% after doing Ascension twice in a row. This is supposed to be one of the best trails in Ogden for mountain biking. This is definitely easier than Montana's Helena Ridge Trail or Mount Ascension.
You are probably higher than Montana right now.
But this is easier. The trail is easier than Helena Ridge. Easier is a relative term. I come to forget saying this by the end. Different looking. It's not straight up. Go ahead. No, I know, it's all right.
Thank you.
Still climbing. The boring part of the ride and video, and forgettable until now. Oh, but that view though. Sardine Trail, Ogden Overlook. If you ever head here to Ogden, you definitely don't want to underestimate the elevation or anywhere else where it's a mile high above sea level or more. No matter how fit you are, if the lungs are not used to the lack of oxygen, the muscles are going to be working harder. I never understood why some people have heart attacks while hiking or going to the national parks, but after biking these mountains, it became clear. This is the range. There's more climbing, but let's skip to the descent. We ran into 2 locals who knew this trail well. I asked if I could tag along and they agreed. When we first started out, I couldn't believe how fast they were. I don't think there would be that much of a speed gap between me and them.
That one guy. Yes. Let's see what
it was.
Sardine's downhill.
Oh, nice. Here's a view.
People are on the water. Yeah.
All right. Let's go. Here, following some locals. There we go. Trying to do little jumps. Looking at the footage now, I can see my rigid fork bouncing around. It's kind of doing its own thing. I didn't know that. I just kept on trying to push hard to keep up with the locals. There were long straightaway sections before hitting switchbacks with the speed being a rush. A dangerous rush since I didn't know what was to come, but maybe having technical difficulty in the mud and the snow should have been a warning. Well, almost went off the mountain. Yes. That's what I thought the fat tire bike was for, to get through this. But, all right, here we go back. Maybe it's good I'm not falling. I guess the locals thought I'd hold them back, so they left me. I'd left Utch, who was far behind, so I decided to go as fast as I could. A bit harder. Some of these tops, I don't know how they're going to look later. The first time I was filming it upside down. Whoa. I just learned how to not skid. Well, I'm trying. I still skid a little bit. I'm trying to figure out how not to skid. That's the key. And you need to make sure you're in the right gear. You see that leaning tree? I guess we're about to get to know each other real soon. What? Well, didn't go so well. I blacked out for a second, didn't know what was going on, and honestly was confused. I don't even know what happened. Where did I lose it? Broke the glasses. Glasses broke.
Man, you got saved by the fucking helmet. Is anything falling? See, the helmet saved you, man. It's broke right over here.
I tried to jump right there and I lost control. I was going too fast. Oh, this popped off. Brand new glasses. This is why beginner. I came fast around that corner, came here. Oh, and then my tires went right here, but all good. See, I should have went slow like that. I didn't do that. We'll keep on going through. Let's see. That was gnarly. I don't know what that looks like at all. I'm gonna take it a little bit easier this time around. I knew I had a concussion. My head was foggy and my equilibrium was way off, but I thought the fall was a fluke. I had no idea my fat tire bike wasn't necessarily meant for the mountains. I thought I would take it a bit easier, but I kept picking up speed. And it was at that moment I knew I had up.
The tree was stronger. That was happened. You know, nature is always stronger.
Bike is all beat up. Oh, and there's the face.
How do you find a way to keep from crying? How do you find a way to keep from crying?
That's what happened.
How do you find
Mountain
a way
biking.
to keep from crying? How do you find a way to keep from crying?
Look at the bright side to walk in the light. I put the shades on, smiling underneath the depression. Masquerades on, faces in the crowd with the loud mouths, the pressure's on. None of it matters, especially when the flesh is gone. Trapped in the vessel, oxygen level depleted. I'm reaching for help, nobody else thinking I need it. Selfish and greed turning me on. Am I the victim, but who is to blame if it doesn't fit who you